الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا مولانا رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise and thanks are due to Allah. We ask His help and forgiveness and we seek refuge in Allah from the evil of our souls and our bad deeds. Jazakumullah khairan, the respected brother Munir, for your introduction about me. And also I would like to thank him for welcoming my wife in Eid prayer actually. He mentioned her by name in front of everybody. Jazakumullah alf khair. And for what you did, what you have been doing for me as a community and as a board, mashallah, you have been very supportive, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And that's why we are here together trying to please rabbil alameen. Allahumma lakal hamd ya Rabb. I'm very blessed to be among these people and with this board, alhamdulillah, and all the committees and all the community. Allahumma lakal hamd ya Rabb. So what I want to start with is to say I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have accepted all of our good deeds in Ramadan. Allahumma ameen. All of our qiyamul layl, all of our al-taraweeh. Alhamdulillah, we've fasted 30 days for Allah's sake. We've prayed 30 nights. The last night we had qiyamul layl. It was very long nights, non-stop, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, but it was very interesting at the same time. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept all of our good deeds. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, as I mentioned today in Jum'ah prayer, إِنَّمَا يَتَقَبَّلُ اللَّهُ مِنَ الْمُتَّقِينَ. And we are also here gathered today, and we're asking Allah to accept our deeds. And if we just have pure intention, if you try to purify your heart, alhamdulillah, I know this, that the fact that you came here is an evidence that you have clean hearts and pure hearts, inshallah ta'ala. Just to clarify your heart, your intention, Allah will accept from you, because He said, إِنَّمَا يَتَقَبَّلُ اللَّهُ مِنَ الْمُتَّقِينَ. And the word إِنَّمَا in Arabic language, actually, it's أداة حصر وقصر. It means Allah do not accept from anybody except those people who are called al-muttaqeen, who have their hearts are pure. That's why Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu used to say, you people, you Muslims, you worship Allah, alhamdulillah, you take care of your ibadat, you try to perfect your ibadat, you came here to help your community, and you're gathering, alhamdulillah, for Allah's sake, you're cooperating to build a stronger Muslim community, alhamdulillah. But he said, if you're caring about the perfection of your good deeds, you should care more about the acceptance by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So ask Rabbil Alameen to accept you here, the fact that you came tonight to please Him. Allahumma ameen. One of the quotes that I really like about Imam al-Shafi'i, rahimahullah, that he said, لو لم ينزل الله تعالى في القرآن كله غير هذه الآية على قلب النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام لكفت أمته صلى الله عليه وسلم. There is a surah in the Quran that Imam al-Shafi'i said about it. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't reveal any other ayah in the Quran upon the heart of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam except this ayah, it would have been sufficient for the ummah. It would have been enough for the Muslimin to be active to worship Rabbil Alameen and motivated to worship Rabbil Alameen, which is وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Allah subhanahu is swearing by time. He said وَالْعَصْرِ, by time. إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ. All the humanity are in loss. All the humanity are in loss. إِلَّا, and then he excluded some people subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he said, إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, except those who have believed and they did righteous deeds. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ, they advised each other to truth. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ, they advised each other to patience. And that's what we're doing today, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Allah, you have to know very well, everybody is sitting here has to know very well that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you from among everybody else in the community to be here for this noble cause, just to serve His community. If you just have this idea in your mind, the fact that Allah brought you here and He put this in your heart, just to come here to please Him, not for any other purpose, and you know that you're chosen by Him, inshallah you will be motivated, you will be happy, inshallah Rabbil Alameen. So, Allahumma lakal hamd. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, one thing else I wanted to mention, and the fact that you are here is better than praying at night. Like, it's better than praying the whole night. Being here tonight, it's better than praying the whole night. It's better than reading the whole Quran. It's better than spending the whole year just fasting. And that's what Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu understood from his teacher sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. One time Sayyidina Abdullah Mas'ud, he was making i'tikaf in the masjid. And you know, when you're making i'tikaf, the only thing that you do is that you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing else you're doing in i'tikaf. We don't come for i'tikaf to watch movies, we don't come for i'tikaf to discuss something worldly affairs. We only do, what we only do in i'tikaf is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Read the Quran, the whole day we're fasting and mentioning Rabbil Alameen. One time Sayyidina Abdullah Mas'ud, one of the best generations, he was in the masjid of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the Nabi said, if you pray one prayer in my masjid, one prayer in the masjid of Rasulullah, it will be multiplied for you 1,000 times by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will be rewarded 1,000 times. Imagine, he is in the masjid of Rasulullah praying all salat inside, and a man came to him asking for some help. Somebody came to him asking for some help. You can just imagine now, you're at your house or at work, and the community or the board is asking for some help to help this community that is, mashallah, has been growing now. I've been told many times by our seniors like Hajj Musabari and others, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them good health, Ya Rabbil Alameen, and accept all of their good deeds, Allahumma ameen. They told me many times before that they used to pray Eid prayer in the masjid upstairs, in the main prayer hall, and celebrate Eid downstairs. That's how small the community was. And now, alhamdulillah, we have 15 to 20,000 Muslims in the city, and the board is asking you to help. So just think how much Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed you. This man, he came to Sayyidina Abdullah Mas'ud, and he's asking for some help. He needs some money, he's poor. And Sayyidina Abdullah Mas'ud, he went out of the masjid with him. And went with him until he fulfilled all of his needs. And he gave him whatever money he asked for. And when he came back, people asked him, why did you go out of the masjid? You could have just given him some money. You could have sent somebody with him to help him. Why did you go outside? He said, I listened to this carefully. He said, I have heard the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam saying, لن أمشي مع أخي في حاجة حتى أثبتها له خير لي من أن أعتكف في مسجدي هذا شهرا صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said, if I go out with my brother to help him, to fulfill his needs, to help him financially, socially, intellectually, just to help somebody, to help your community, he said, the Prophet said, it's better for me, him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to make i'tikaf in my masjid for a whole month. So if you have this idea in your mind that you're here, it's better for you, that's what I've been saying now, it's better for you than praying at night, making a lot of sunan, fasting every day, but of course it is not better than the fara'id. You have to keep this in mind. So the last thing that I would end up with, inshallah, the hadith of Rasulullah alayhi wasallam about the good deeds that inshallah will reach you in your grave, even after we pass away. Nabi ﷺ mentioned some good deeds that will reach you in your grave. You will be rewarded even when we're dead. When we're dead. قال عليه الصلاة والسلام, number one, علما علمه ونشره. If you've taught people some knowledge, you've given some lectures, or you shared some links with people, or some books with people for Allah's sake. And of course the masjid is the place to do this, is to raise our children and to teach them. To any knowledge that you teach people, after you die, it will remain for you. You will be still rewarded even in your grave. أو ولدا صالحا تركه. If you have, inshallah, I will be inshallah wrapping up in 2 minutes. أو ولدا صالحا تركه. Even if your children, after you, is making dua for you or making any good deeds, it will be added to your scale of hasanat. أو مسجدا بنى. If you build a masjid for Allah's sake, or you cooperate with people to build a masjid, of course you don't have to build it by yourself. أو بيتا لابن السبيل بنى. You built a motel or a hotel or a house to help the people who are أولاد السبيل, are traveling, they don't have anybody to help them. You include them in your motel or something for free. It is called بيتا لابن السبيل بنى. أو نهرا أجرى. If you give people to drink, like Sayyidina Uthman ibn Affan when he dug the well of Rome, radiallahu anhu. So he was even rewarded after his death, as he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So these are the ideas that I wanted to share with you tonight. Jazakumullahu khairan for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.